Welcome to Handcrafted by G.R. Broussard. I'm Greg Broussard, and today we're going to fix some spots on this table. I have to do 6 of these tables. I use this polyurethane, and I was wiping it on. And this particular table I have a few bubbles. I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix these bubbles, and if necessary, we'll come back with the entire table with this wipe on. So, you know how you brush and brush and brush and brush, you make it perfect, it dries. Well, this one dried with some bubbles. I have some over here, and I'm going to show you my process of fixing that rather than stripping the whole thing and sanding the whole thing down. Here's my bubble. I'm going to very lightly scrape off the high spot with the chisel. I'm going to make that as flat as I possibly can. Just with a sharp chisel. And that's as far as I'm going to go with that. So there's still that little round circle that's there. And we're gonna sand that down with some 3000 grit sandpaper. Now we're going to wet this and then sand that. This is my 3000. I'm just going to get it wet, and I'm going to wrap this on my thumb, and I'm going to very lightly push on that spot where I messed it up, where the bubble was. And we're going to kind of feather the edges a little bit. Just like that. There we go. It's pretty deep. Pretty deep. This has got a couple coats of clear on it. And it's like a little divot right there. I don't want to go down so far where I start taking out color off the table. We got to do a little bit more. Looks like right here. This is one of the deepest ones. There's like 2 or 3 on here. This one, for some reason, the air was all the way down. I didn't see it. So I have to deal with it now. Okay. You can see where it is. You can see where I sanded. Now we're going to use the thinner stuff first. We're going to come back with this poly, the wipe-on stuff. I may have to use the thicker stuff, but let's see if we can get away with this. This one's kind of deep, and I'll just lightly brush that poly on. And this is going to blend to match this. However, you can still see where that bubble was. We'll let this dry, and if this method doesn't work, we'll do one more thing. This is the area I did, that one little bubble, and it came out really nicely. It's blending in with the rest of the table, and I've got a few of these I've got to do. But if you get little bubbles in, don't fret. You can still make them blend in with this method. It works actually pretty well. This polyurethane right here is what I did the tables with. And then I came back with the same kind of product, just a little bit thinner, a wipe-on kind of situation. And that's how we fix this little bubble situation we have. So there's like 2 or 3 more in here that I'll come back and fix. And it does give you a sense of relief where you don't have to go ahead and wet sand the whole thing and do the whole 9 yards again, because you've probably already done it 2 or 3 times. So table's looking good, and simple repair. Works really well.